Squab, squab, squab. Squab, squab, squab. Squabble up. Bougie boss moms over 40 and digital sis. Let me go ahead and spill some tea for what is the good workflow, what is the best workflow, which one produces the best results. And yeah, guys, I wanted to let you guys know what works. So this is what works, guys. When you combine short form content together with long form content using different kind of combinations of real people in combo with creativity, headshots of AI person talking, split screen in combo with a bunch of other things. What other things? Well, guys, look, on Insta you have template feature. So um, if you do this routine, I'm going to describe the routine, and of course some of those routines are already integrated directly inside of our Freedom Fusion automation, so this way you don't really have to kind of even know the routine. You're just going to be guided with it anyway, and you'll never forget that routine. It's just going to be there available for you inside of a Freedom Fusion automation. And the one that I really like is when you hit them hard with like templates, with Instagram templates. When you have a when you're working on a product, guys, what happens is you have a lot of kind of photos, videos inside of your camera roll. So what does that mean? Well, that means, guys, it gives you the superpowers because you're working, like, because of the fact that you're working on a single product, it just makes it so much easier for you to whip out a camera roll and just like click on a bunch of pictures, videos that you already pre-created within the, as you were building out your theme, and just reference them directly in those templates from Insta, and create like a really fast moving, fast-paced content, extremely fast. So this will work well like in the beginning stages. It's not gonna actually convert the lead, but it will help you convert like the brain rotted type of content to people for sure. And thank you, guys, thank you for joining. My name is Ron Wells, and hello guys. I'm just quickly describing what works, because like here's what I discovered, guys. Effectively, when you're building your brand, there's many, like let's say you found one tool and that tool has a lot of features. So like how do you know what works? How do you know which, how do you combine it all together? So but it's only one of us. You know, sometimes it's better to have one of us than neither any of us. So guys, look, this is a, I don't know, this, I mean, like, look, there's so many tools out there, guys, and it's literally like every time a new tool comes out, a new feature comes out, you kind of have to decide, does it make sense for my luxury pet brand to include it or not really? And look, there's certain marketing features that are already integrated inside of free apps, guys, like Pinterest, like Insta, Snapchat, all of those, the different features, they're just already integrated. But like, how do you know, like how do you actually know what feature to use and for what purpose, and what is the reason for all of this? Guys, I had the same kind of question, the same question for the longest time, and it was really difficult to answer that question. But later on I figured out what the workflow should be. So what works is when you solve like a problem. So let's say you pick the problem to solve. Let's say you're building like a brand, luxury pet brand, and you got a bunch of products you're trying to sell. Hello, how are you guys? Hello, thank you guys for joining. And yeah, my name is Ron Wells. I figured I'd just take you guys with me for a quick ride, and yeah, take you on this beautiful journey and explain what works, what doesn't. We'll laugh about it a little bit, and see if this is something that you guys are interested in doing. Guys, look, recently I have been evaluating one of the tools called Captions, and I paid like $24 or something for that tool per month, and I'm like, damn, this is amazing tool. And this is the reason this is the reason why you see me dropping some crazy videos out there in a short format and like all sorts of formats. But the tool, like the latest functionality, what it allows you to do And before I even describe to you the functionality, guys, like why do you even want to, should you even use it, and what is the purpose of all this? So guys, look, the truth is, because of so many different features, and no matter which tool you look at, like the biggest problem what I discovered is, even if you tell people like, okay, this is a tool, you must use it, they won't use it. They just won't, they won't be able to. They won't be able to remember all of those steps that are like TikTok gurus are explaining them. They just won't. And what I came out with was a bunch of kind of automations on your phone that just use all the apps that you already have, like the most popular ones like Captions, CapCut, and it just kind of builds like a prescriptive AI recommendations for you, and it just tells you like what to do. So this way you don't have to remember anything, and like what to post, like what message to construct, like just so many steps. What I did is I just automated the heck out of it, those workflows. The first one that is really the one that made a difference for my brand was when I would spice up the buy link. I mean, many of you guys got BioLink. I mean, BioLink is, it's free, guys. You could get the BioLink. I mean, it just go register. It's free. But like, what do you put on that BioLink? And like, what is the purpose of all this, guys? Look, the truth is, many people, their brains are like so cooked, they cannot like whatever they're trying to learn, they cannot learn it because it's too late already. They want multiple pieces of information infused in their brain, and like if you're trying to sell anything at all, it's hard, it's almost impossible, guys, to break through the attention span unless you pre-bake all of those moving elements, all of those ASMR factors, and all those crazy things that I'm showing you in the videos. Unless you bake them into a workflow that you can repeat on the go, meaning like you just push a button and this stupid thing works without like you having to remember, oh, why is my videos not getting categorized on TikTok? guys look, hello. And guys, and I know like you spending so much time like just trying to sell anything and nothing is working, and I felt through the same pain. I was like, man, there gotta be a solution. What I discovered, what I was doing was like I would see which I would look at one feature and I would jump from one feature to another, and I would never kind of slow down to smell the roses. Never slow down to smell the roses, and it felt like an infinite journey of continuously jumping from one object to another. So I decided to stop all that, and the way I would manage to solve this problem is by just operationalizing everything into really dumb shortcuts that any of you guys have available on your phone, iPhone. And like the cool part about it, you don't need to pay for any crazy apps other than whatever the apps that you already have. Other than the apps, like obviously, like this is no brainer, you gotta have Captions, you gotta have CapCut. I mean, FUD is free, you get into FUD for free, but CapCut and Captions like 100% for sure. I mean, but for sure you gotta have those apps. But like, what do you do inside of those apps? Like, how do you remember what to press and what features, what to click, and like where are you going with all of this? So guys, what I did, I operationalized everything for you directly inside of automation. So this way it just kind of talks to you, it whispers to you, it gets you hooked. So this way you feel like, oh my god, you're gonna feel like, damn, this is amazing. You're gonna get addicted to that because I included some heart beating things, like ASMR heart beating noise. Like some of you will probably say, what the hell are you talking about? What heart beating thing? Like, guys, look, there's this concept of psychology. Like, it doesn't even matter, like your product, whatever it is that you're trying to build for your luxury pet store, it could be, maybe it's not that great, but if you double down on psychology, then you could make it great, and you will be able to trigger the neural activities and patterns in human brain for them to actually purchase it. But like, how do you do this in a digital way and then kind of graduate yourself into the physical world where not only are you selling digital products, but physical products, like, I don't know, some pet products, luxury pet brushes or anything. Like, how do you do this? How do you add that extra aesthetics and ASMR into digital and physical products? This is like this is the thing, guys, that rarely people talk about, because the truth is you never hear anybody talking about those things. But this is this is the top thing that I discovered that is just no brainer. If you can whisper into your audience's ear, and guys, you will see some of those automations where I'm literally whispering into your ear and like adding those special effects with, I don't know, beating hard and just like chime sounds and like all sorts of crazy sound. Like, how do I come up with those ideas, guys? The thing is, the truth is, guys, the real truth is, you gotta ask ChatGPT to tell you in which parts of the automational workflow you need to add ASMR factors and psychology like factors. And not only that, guys, not only should you just listen to what ChatGPT tells you, but you should also look at, like, you should just be unconditional, meaning you whip out the automation, but you don't really, like, you can't, it's like canceling off your brain, canceling off your logic, and just kind of going with the flow, guys. As soon as you do that, boom, immediately success, guys, immediately. But not from if you do this in a preconceived notion, like, yeah, you know, and I'm doing this because I'm gonna make some money. No, it doesn't work that way, guys. It doesn't work that way. So, like, if you really want to see how this works, I whipped out a bunch of workshops already for you on YouTube. Definitely, guys, take a look. I mean, sheesh. I mean, this works, guys. This works. Those workshops, I literally show you the workflows that work. But my goal is not to really teach you guys. I don't want to teach you anything. My goal for you is to just like help you learn and earn simultaneously. Learn and earn simultaneously without really you kind of, I don't know, watching like 10-hour course or something. So if you guys are interested in that, any of what I just mentioned, take a look at my BioSpice Social Blaster if you want to expand this Fluid Infusion automation and make extra income doing so. Hit me up. So the way it works is you would be provided a bunch of AI tools, and you'll be provided like encouragement, accountability, and support. So I will waive the fee. My fee is really expensive, guys, for monthly rate. I will waive the fee for you, but only if you scratch my back. If you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. That's how it works. Yes, guys.